Welcome to the 12-week year challenge. I'm going to be sharing with you my 12-week year, week to week, and letting you know the good, the bad, and the lessons. So, this is week one. Actually, it's about 3 weeks after week one. Because week one, I got COVID. So, after almost 3 years of COVID being around, I finally understood what the hype was all about. So, what happens when you put together a tight 12 weeks and the world just says, "Psh." um, what happens is you're only as good as your game plan. So, what I'm going to share with you about this week one is what went well, what didn't go so well, and the lessons I take away. First, what went well? Well, I have a team. I'm very fortunate, and I'm excited because before we got started, I mapped out everybody's 12-week year, and we're going to show you some B roll to break it down. And essentially, I took our goal, which is $2 million, and broke it down. I broke it down in terms of the key things that need to take place in order for this goal to happen. Just as a reminder, $2 million, and the way that we'll get to that number is through $20 million. We're going to apply for $20 million worth of grants. And then the way that we're going to get to $20 million of grants, we're going to apply to 100 grants where the award, when you tally everything together, is at least $20 million. So 100 grants, which equal $20 million, and our goal is to get 10% or $2 million. Now, those 100 grants, they won't fill out themselves, and if I'm the only person filling out those 100 grants, we got problems. So broke it down even further. The first 10 grants have to be me. And so that we have some questions that are repeated that we answer every single time. So I fill out these grants, I understand what the questions are, and then after those first 10 grants, we can start to have other people on my team filling out grants on my behalf so that we get to 20 grants per week that we're filling out, which is mind blowing to think about. So, in addition to that, we had other pieces of the puzzle. So, Sheila on my team is graphic design. She redesigned our website in the first couple weeks, which was really awesome. And I'll show you what our website used to look like. Voila. And what our website looks like now. Bing, bang, boom. And Melanie, who's on our team, did outreach for our upcoming workshop. And I already had the templates and everything in our project management software, which is called Asana. So this is where we show you some B-roll of how I broke down Melanie's weeks and how we broke down the tasks. And then Charlene on my team was making sure that we had all the financial documents that we need. So we actually went from uh, doing everything through spreadsheets and going into QuickBooks. So all this was already pre-planned, and I had it in Asana in our project management software from day one. So even though I was suffering a lot, um, it was good to know that our team had started on all of these really important pieces to get to that $2 million goal. Now, um, obviously, the suckiest part of this first week was the fact that I didn't sleep for 3.5 days or maybe 4 days. I didn't, no sleep, not even like, oh, I got an hour here, zero sleep because my body was fighting COVID. And the first day I had about 104, 105 temperature, and I'm a stupid man. Don't be like me. Do not just try to fight it out. At least go to a hospital and figure things out once you get to that level. But I just try to figure stuff out. So my body just kept fighting and fighting. So I listened to a lot of podcasts, I watched a lot of YouTube videos, but I could not get my body to sleep. And I couldn't think. I couldn't do any outreach. Um, it was a real test. And I think the lesson out of week one is that the first 3 weeks or so of the 12-week year were set for the team. And I wish I had gone more and gotten 6, maybe even 9 weeks of the 12-week year all set up in our project management software. Even if it wasn't perfect, it'll be something so that they can continue doing the work, because I'm playing catch up now a few weeks later. So, the lesson I would have for you for this 12-week year in week one is when you are in week 0 and you're planning out the 12 weeks, because each year has 52 weeks and each quarter has 13 weeks. So you have 1 week to actually plan for 12 weeks. In that first week where you're planning, what I call week 0, plan out your 12 weeks as much as possible. Write the templates for the emails. Get some documents going that you need to get together. They can be absolutely dog doo-doo quality, but at least if you have a team, they can take a look at it. They can understand what you're going for. And what I actually was able to do was I did a little bit of work where I was reacting on my phone. So I couldn't even open my computer and really think, but I would answer emails on the phone, and I would have some of the meetings via the phone. I had to cancel a whole bunch of my coaching sessions with people that I coach, but I did have a few important phone calls in week one. So tell me how your week one went, and if everything went wrong that first week, what did you do? What kind of plan did you have in place? I'm looking forward to sharing more in week two and helping you understand some of the key concepts that have really helped me through this 12-week year process.